So is the Su-27SM the best 13.7 in the game right now? We're going to be discussing that here today, guys. My thoughts, my opinions. Really going over if it is, right? It definitely is top three, but we'll be going over, again, my thoughts on if it is the best. And as always, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think this jet is the best 13.7 in the game? If not, which jet you think is? And as always, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Supports the channel, and I also greatly appreciate it. But let's go to the stats real quick. I played a couple of games here today. I played 9 games in specific. All right, guys. So just taking a look at the stats here. Again, this is 1 day of games. There's always confusion around that. But I did play 9 games. 78% win rate rounding up. And we got 32 kills and 5 deaths. So this is going to be around 3.6 kills per game. And a 6.4 KD. So not too shabby, guys. But I will just have to shout out the GOAT right here, the Grip and C guys. This is the true GOAT. But let's get back to the gameplay. So yeah, guys, not too shabby stat-wise, right? And I think the biggest advantage with this jet is it's such a high kill potential jet. And that's what makes it so good, guys. Right? It has an extremely good loadout, right? You have the ERs, the R-77s, which are close range beasts, right? They're going to be able to pull 50 Gs. And also the R-73s, right? So you have a very big loadout, a very good loadout. And again, your flight model is also very good. Top speed is great. Acceleration is good. Maneuverability is good, right? So it's a very good all-rounder, except the radar, guys. The radar is what does hold this thing back just a little bit, right? The radar is pretty bad compared to other 13.7s. But again, all those other strengths do make up for that weakness. And again, this jet does actually play best at close range. So a lot of it is going to be off-bore shots, right? Getting a little bit closer. And yeah, guys, really just cooking close range. Now, I'd say this jet does struggle just a little bit in up tiers if you are not an experienced player, right? If you're an experienced player, it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, guys, once you start going against all the big dogs, right, the ASR radars, it does get tough when everybody can see you, but you cannot see them. Now, I would say the other top contenders here at 13.7 is probably going to be the F2A and the F15JM. So both Japan's 13.7s. And I finally got to actually use them the other day. I did luckily enough get to have a kind of test flight for them at 30 days. So I finally got to see the last 13.7s that I've never played in the game. And yeah, guys, just to say it, I do think this is the best 13.7 in the game. F2A is definitely up there. Its big strong point is its radar, right? Its radar is cracked. It has a very strong loadout as well, right? AM4s, AM3s, best infrared missiles in the game. But there's a couple of other things it does lack, right? One is speed, the other is HMS. It does not have HMS, which is a big problem for me, in my opinion, right? I like to get a lot of those off-bore shots, and I just cannot do that with the F2A. So sometimes you do get stuck on the defensive when people are firing missiles at you. So you can't really counterfire, and that is a huge weakness, especially when you're in an up tier here. And yeah, I would probably say that's the biggest thing with the F2A. And again, it's a very good dogfighter, but yeah, just loses speed a little bit too quick, just overall. And really, besides that, again, the F-15JM, I think is very good as well. That one is a very high kill potential jet, just because of how fast it is for that BR of 13.7. And this is what I mean by off-bore shots, right? I can easily just fire here without having to fully turn my jet and lock onto the guy, which is the issue with the F2A. Now with the F-15JM, again, very solid jet, 8 Fox 3s. But what it really lacks is maneuverability, right? Once you get to that top speed, you're going so fast. That thing is a flying brick, guys. One small mistake positioning, and it's going to cost you the game, right? It's going to cost you your life. And that's the main issue with it. Is, yeah, again, guys, you make one tiny mistake positioning-wise, you're cooked. But again, very solid 120As, AM4s. So yeah, guys, this jet is wild, man. It is wild. Again, it has such a high kill potential, which is what makes it so good. And it's just such a well-rounded jet, guys. Um, but yeah, 13.7 is such a good BR. I think personally for me, it's the best BR in the game right now. You have so much diversity in jets, not as much missile spam as top tier. So you guys are missing out if you are not playing 13.7. I'm telling you guys. But again, let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. I always like to hear what you guys think is the best 13.7, what you think of the 27SM. But yeah, guys, I'll go over a little bit of commentary here, what my thought process is, because I should have, I think, maybe 2 or 3 games here. This one was a 7 kill, and that guy gets cooked by the R73s. We do have this guy here, and we're about to make it a 7 kill game, guys. And this game is a perfect example of what I mean by just high kill potential, right? We kind of just cook the lobby, especially in a down tier like this. We are basically unstoppable, guys. Again, in up tier, it's a little bit harder because everybody can see us. Nobody can, or we can't really see anybody. So, again, it can make it tough. But a lot of my deaths, too, were just... they were pretty garbage, I'm not going to lie. Like, some of them were just cheese. So we should have done a lot better, you know, KD-wise. But, again, still very solid overall for the session. But, again, that was a nice 7 kill game, guys. Let's move on to the next kill game, which will be a 6 kill game. Alright, guys, so moving on to the next game here. Again, this was a 6 kill game. And yeah, I do believe this was up tier up to 14.0. So not the biggest up tier, right? But it was a slight up tier. And yeah, guys, again, we do cook this game. Unfortunately, we do actually lose this game because we get put in a very bad spot. And we don't have any chaff left at the end. I would have absolutely smoked everybody at the end if I had chaff, guys, let me tell you. But yeah, it's... again, guys, this jet is so solid. It is so good. And you're going to really thrive in this jet if you know how to play close range. Or play that missile combat close range. You will cook. Again, the R77s are absolutely crazy in terms of what they can pull. You want to use that to your advantage there. A lot of people in this rating will overcommit when they are engaging in close range missile combat. So again, guys, you want to capitalize when players do overcommit. And yeah, we do have a Fakor headed our way, which very, very easy to notch here. And yeah, I do believe these are large caliber countermeasures as well. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but very good countermeasures as well for what the jet is. But yeah, we do see a couple people up there. I was trying to see how far this guy was, but we did not get that here. And he is 19 kilometers away, so definitely fireable. But our F-15 teammate does shoot to our right there. And plus, we are getting shot from an F-16 here. Now, this game, I did get a little bit more spam than usual, I will say. You know, that was a horrible shot. That whoever took that shot on me, that was a crazy shot to take on me. So it's a little bit unlucky, right, that we had to just waste chaff to notch that. But yeah, guys, we are cutting inside. We do see a lad over here, and this guy is cooked. He's not even looking at me. F-15. Again, look at that R77 pull, guys. Oh my god. Easy kill. We start getting pulled up on by a J-10. And this guy's about to get cooked, guys. This guy starts running away too. But we did see somebody beneath us. And I don't actually see him anymore, so we lose track of him, which was a little bit scary for me here. Because if somebody does shoot from below, it's a very, very tough notch for me when I can't see it. But we do see this on our RWR here. We are going to notch it. And yeah, that missile was pretty close, guys, but we did notch it. And I'm trying to find this guy here. I cannot seem to find where that came from. Again, I was suspecting it is below me. So I'm just trying to gain my speed here. Try to, again, go towards the middle. Now, I do see that smoke trail there from the missile. So I assume somebody is over here, which he is. And this was a little bit of a mistake, guys. You'll see. I should have waited until I got a lot closer because we were going to gain on this. It was an F-18. But we do shoot our ER, right, to try to get him. So very fast missile. But yeah, guys, we just did not have enough speed for it. It's going to actually stop like right behind him, and it's never going to reach him. And that does kind of bite me in the butt here in a second because this guy will circle around and join the party when it was like a 5v1 and everybody was in the same spot. But yeah, a bit unfortunate there, guys. See, if I would have waited and shot right here, like I would have killed him. So again, just a little bit of a misplay on my part. To be honest, I haven't used the ERs in a minute. So I just wasn't too familiarized with how far I could shoot him. But yeah, we do see this guy here down below us. So we are going to fire that. Try to get that top down as much as possible. And you guys can see it is quite one-sided game here. We are going to fire that as well. And that, right? We are spraying and praying, guys. We got all these people below us. We do get the F2A. And then we do get the Su-30 here. And then, yeah, we start getting spammed at by a Griffin below. And we get the Su-33. That was a close one. So we get in a little bit of a dogfight here with the Griffin. Look, guys, we have the F-18 that was on us earlier shooting. So we are notching. And then we have somebody below as well. I definitely could have shot this here. But I got a little bit nervous with the guy underneath me. And yeah, guys, again, we are about to run out of chaff here. These guys 100% would have gotten absolutely slammed by me if I had countermeasures. But yeah, I just ran out of countermeasures. Ah, that was loud, guys. But yeah, we do end up getting 6 kills here, but we do take the loss. There's only 2 guys left. Again, if I had more chaff, that was 100% winnable. But let's move on to the next game. All right, guys. So moving on to the last game here. This is going to be an ace. And yeah, I believe this is a down tier. So again, obviously in a down tier, we are going to cook because we are just so dominant. But yeah, I was testing out loadouts, guys. I personally do like bringing one ER. I really just like the R-77s because I do like to play closer range. But the having one ER is good in like certain scenarios where I can just slam somebody super quick. I was also testing out using the ERs in the beginning of the game where I can utilize the range. And I don't know, guys. I kind of, after playing with that a bit, realized it just wasn't worth it. Because as soon as somebody shoots a missile at me or Fox 3, it's very hard for me to keep the lock. So it's just better, in my opinion, to hold on to your ERs. Again, there's going to be a very perfect scenario where you can use the ERs to just slam somebody. And that right there, guys, is a perfect example of how easy it is to notch for course. Right? Literally took 2 chaff to notch the missile. But we do see this guy in the distance. And this guy's actually a prime target for us here. We have everybody below us. And this guy is not heading directly in our direction. So basically, this guy's cooked. Now, if he was headed directly in our direction and it was not an F-14, I maybe would not have shot that. I may have just shot an R-77. But we do get the kill there very easily. And again, guys, we're playing higher altitude. We are going to cut inside. We are going to look for kills. We are going to go hunting. And again, there's a lot of people in this area in front of us. Now, I believe this was a tornado that shot at us, which is a little bit crazy. But yeah, obviously quite a easy notch for us. And yeah, again, guys, we're just going hunting, right? A lot of these players in down tiers will play lower altitude. So we do hold off on the F-18 and we do shoot at the tornado. We see this F-18. And then, yeah, guys, we are just going to start racking up kills. Again, this is where easy kills are made. R-77s, from my experience, are pretty good top-down. They are pretty consistent. And yeah, we are going to switch to the R-73s here. Rack up some kills. Again, we have so many people just below us. And And yeah, guys, we're just racking up kills with all these people below us. And it does get close here, guys. Look at this. It does get close. We do have this Su-30 that spams at us. He was spamming a lot of missiles, but clearly not good enough to cook us. But that does make it 4 kills, guys. And only 2 players left. My team actually did pretty good. As I always say, guys, in order for me to get high kill games, or really anybody to get super high kill games, your team needs to absolutely throw. Because if your team does good, not as many people for you to kill, right? Not as high kill game potential. But we do see this guy here. We are going to fire that off. And yeah, guys, this guy was clueless, did not know I was here. But surprisingly, he does actually notch my missile. But he's in a very bad spot, so we're just going to chase him down. I do test out an R73 here. And yeah, I had good speed originally, but it doesn't actually reach him, guys. It does the classic stops right behind him. It doesn't reach. Now, I'm going to try another R73 here. Because, again, a good distance. This one should reach. But it doesn't. Again, it doesn't, guys. I do decide to shoot my last R77. He's in the mountains. This is very, very hard for him to multipath. And we do get the kill. But yeah, nearly impossible for him to multipath correctly there. Which is why the R77 was the move. Now, really besides that, I had no idea where the last guy was. I wasn't really paying attention. So we don't actually get the last kill here either. But, again, an ace. Not bad, guys. Again, these were 3 out of the 9 games I played. A 7, 6, and a 5 kill game. So, not too shabby.